Okay, all you rock stars, coming at you with possibly the last message of 2019, and this is a big one. This one's kind of going to put an umbrella over that pause button that I talk about periodically. And this is kind of the ultimate pause button. And the message that I portray here, that I paint here, is it's not something that could actually happen. Well, for some it does happen more than others, but this is more of a hypothetical. What if your life was on live TV or Instagram live or Facebook live 24/7, 365? Your life never shut down. Of course, when you fell asleep, yeah, it would shut off. But when your feet hit the floor in the morning until you get in bed at night, you're live. Whoa, think about that for a second. Would you be in a situation with how you're currently living your life where like, whoa, man, no. That would be a train wreck. I would have to reroute all kinds of things I'm doing and saying, because that wouldn't look very well if I was live all day long. So that's kind of the message here. Maybe the best New Year's resolution. This is the time of year we start thinking about New Year's resolutions. Maybe the best New Year's resolution for all of us this year is I'm going to pretend a little more that I'm on live. People are seeing what I'm doing, what I'm saying, how I'm doing it. Because here's the deal, folks. We all have some level of guardrails. Life can be a lot of fun inside guardrails where you live with good morals, ethics, values, standards, where you wouldn't mind. There wouldn't have to be a lot of drastic deviations. If you're live inside your guardrails, if you were live all the time, you wouldn't have to change much. You know, you're out there on the golf course with your friends. Some of the things that, you guys you have a few beers, you want to get a little loose. Well, when you're loose, you can still have a lot of fun, but not have to re-navigate the way you do things or say things. It would be okay if you were live. I have some amazing accountability partners in my life. I'll tell you a quick story about one real fast. Penny Allen is a freaking rock star. She is a huge accountability partner, mentor to my wife and I, and her live feed is beautiful. We know her live feed very well. We get to live in it sometimes. We've seen it. She's one of the most magical people I've ever known, and I know if her live feed was rolling 24/7 where people could watch, we'd all be lifted up by it. We would all be a little better version of ourselves because we would all want to be a little more like Penny. Much love, Penny. Shout out to you, my friend. Hope you watch this. So that's the pause button in 20. I'm challenging you, and I want you to talk to me in the messages. Give me some comments about what you think about this. And did it resonate with you? And did you find yourself saying, whoa, man, I would need to adjust dramatically. Some of us live a life where we put ourselves in the spotlight a little more. Actors, musicians, politicians, popular people, influencers, whatnot. I try to put myself out there a little more because I love trying to help people. But long story short, some people really have a brighter spotlight on them. And you have to accept that. A lot of people, like, oh, I want to be able to step away from that spotlight. Well, you kind of signed on to a life that a lot of your life is in the spotlight. And a lot of your life is on live feed. Okay? This video, here's my rule. I shoot these videos first take. And so I stumble on my words sometimes. I say things sometimes that even like, oh, that was a little, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have said it that way. But it's first take. That's my promise. You always get the first take. I don't delete 15 and then, oh, I finally got one I really like. First take. So it's kind of like live. But, so that's the message, folks. It's the time of year we start thinking about New Year's resolutions. This gives you a good one. Maybe we're all going to pretend our life's on live feed a little more. Clean ourselves up a little bit. Be a little better version of ourselves. So that's it. That's the message. I love y'all, man. There's always people out there going to be very, very judgmental. And when you're on live, you can't make everybody happy. Heck, in some cases, I'm like, if you once you start doing things right, you're going to have 10% of the world's going to hate on you. You can't make everybody happy. And you kind of have to worry about yourself. And as long as you have good guardrails and you're cruising down, man, you're in like the old muscle car just flying down to the guardrails. But that live feed flying down to the guardrails is a good live feed. You're lifting people up. Just cruise on down there, man. That's a beautiful thing. So some of you might need to go to put yourself under construction for a little while and build some stronger guardrails, some higher guardrails. Some people like go off the guardrail, like crash down. Like it's like a high school football coach. You're sitting back, it's like, oh, Johnny, remember when it's like end of the year, 2020 wrap up. Johnny, you remember how he said that? Oh my God, what he did? Jane was right there with him. She's a train wreck too. My gosh, that was on live feed, folks. You guys remember that? They went off the edge. There's like a bomb inferno as the car crashed down the ground. That's how we are sometimes. That's how we are when we're not on live feed. How we do things, say things, navigate our life, our little journey. So maybe we got to go into construction a little bit, build some stronger guardrails, maybe even tighten them up a little bit. But I want you to pretend that you're going to be on live feed 2020. Will that clean you up a little bit? They sure clean me up some. So there's a lot of fun. Listen, a lot of fun can happen inside the guardrails, folks. Don't get me wrong. You can be loose and fun, and you don't have to be all PC. I'm not all about that. I want us to say what's on our thoughts and minds, and as we here's the deal. When you're on live feed, you're the one out there on live feed, you're always judging people. Look what they're doing wrong. How's your live feed gonna look at the end of the year when all you did was just freaking be judgmental all year long? Another way to look at it. Not everybody's gonna be perfect. They should be able to be on live feed and stumble every now and then, and that needs to be okay. As long as they're coming from a good place. And you dive in a little bit, you try to figure things out before you just, bam, I wanna hate on you. So the whole live feed thing comes full circle, and we all become a much more beautiful home, neighborhood, city, state, country, and globe. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in, my friends. You got a few more days to light up the planet here in 2019, and then we dive into a brand new venture 2020. The muscle cars inside the guardrails. And we're gonna storm down, and it's gonna be beautiful. Let's hold each other accountable. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for letting me light up your planet a little bit, because you darn sure light up mine. Love y'all. Be good. Rock and roll. Enjoy your year. Enjoy these next couple years. Next couple days in 19. 20's gonna be amazing.